Alright. So as I do on this channel, I talk about a lot of things. I talked about this kinda on the last live stream, and it's just what I said. And I'd also talked about this with GTA 6 because if you watch that live stream, you'll know today, and they've literally admitted it anyway, that they removed it. Basically, they removed it, the erotica. Um, go to. They removed it because the dev was scared of offending people, which again, that's why it's called Dead Rising the Woke Snowflake Edition. And of course, you have people out there defending this already, saying, "Oh, just play the old ones." They said it with the Resident Evil remake, because that was woke. Oh, just play the old ones. Just play the old ones, Boomer. One, you you little rats never grew up with these games. You're fake fans. That's what you are. You never grew up with these games, so you're not even a proper fan to start with. But Dead Rising, we all know who made this. Capcom is as woke as anything. One of the most woke companies out there now. I'm surprised they haven't made Ace Attorney woke. We all know eventually they're probably going to make an Ace Attorney where you can basically put what gender you are, pronouns, and all that crap. But this is a state of gaming. And as I said, you'll have people defending this. Oh, you're just an incel. I don't care about any of this. I'm just making a video to show you that, again, you can't make games anymore. This is why they should start making. Whenever you see a remake of an old game, you know straight away it's going to be trash. That's why I do not want Capcom to make Resident Evil Code Veronica. I don't want them to touch it because it will be woke. The amount of jokes that were said in that game, the controversial stuff that's in the game, even the scene where Wesker beats up Claire, that would not be in the game because you can't have women being beaten up in a video game because that's domestic violence. That's why I don't want them to touch it. Also, Resident Evil 5, you so many people are like, oh, that's going to be awesome. They're going to wokeify it because that's all Capcom can do. It's a joke. One of the most joke companies out there now, just like Rockstar Games, joke company, laughable company, to be honest. They're just scared to make games how they were now. And I've already explained why in the live stream. But everyone's defending this like, oh, it doesn't really matter. It only doesn't matter because you're a woke snowflake and you're offended by damn everything in a video game. If this, as I said in the last live stream, if this offends you, then again, stop playing video games. Simple as that. If you get offended by pixels on a screen and a fictional character, then seriously, you need to get a life. You really need to get a life. It's cringe. Players will no longer be able to make their PP, and that was funny because it's called PP. Prestige points grow through erotica pictures. So, and those were the best way to get PP points because it would give you a lot. But again, they have to ruin everything, don't they? Because again, oh, I'm a snowflake, I'm an SJW loser that dyes my hair pink. Oh, I follow the rainbow group that cries about everything on Twitter and says everything's homophobic, racist. Oh, I support Black Lives Matter and all that crap. Oh, free pro Palestine. You always find those are the people that defend stuff like this. They have in the profile on Twitter rainbow flag, he, them, she, her, pronouns, or Black Lives Matter, or Free Palestine. So you know someone's an idiot and knows that someone's a woke clown. So you know. So this is going to be a censored garbage version. The original was way better. It wasn't woke. Half of the jokes are going to be removed from this, and that's just a straight up fact. Because again, as I said, you can't say anything these days without these little rat snowflakes getting offended by everything. Oh, look at me, I'm a snowflake on Twitter. Oh, there's a homophobic joke in this video game. I'm getting cancelled. How dare you, Capcom? How dare you? Just with the same losers out there. They literally don't have a job or a life, stalking everything that J.K. Rowling does. Oh, J.K. Rowling is a transphobe. Who gives a shit? Who cares? Get a life. Just because someone doesn't support your nonsense and your crap, you want to cancel them. That's what I said. You have to agree these days with what they say. That's what it is. It's set what we believe, or we're going to cancel your ass. So they might as well just call it Dead Rising Woke Remaster, because that's exactly what it is. Will arrive in 2024 as an almost complete makeover, a woke version more like. Again, it was originally on the Xbox 360, then it was on the Wii, but the first report where they shared that Capcom had removed the erotica category from the original Dead Rising in the old title, players could earn by taking pictures in the game of variety of situations and characters, which would be scored by the game. The higher you score, the more valued categories, and I guarantee you, half of the characters are gone now. I guarantee you, they're gone. There was a girl in a bunny suit and the game she'll be gone. There was zombies where they have big boobs. That's gonna be gone. Gonna just have, wouldn't surprise me if they just have zombies all over the place that have pronouns. Joke, man, this gaming industry is scum and it makes me sick. That's why I don't support it nor do I care about it anymore. Every single game caters to these wokies that sit there and cry on Twitter about everything. That's all they can do. They ain't got a life, they ain't got a job, they've got nothing better else to do with their sad, pathetic life. But it used to be in the game. This is what I said. This isn't going to be in the game anymore. Not going to be in the game. They're going to remove it because it's offensive. It's only offensive to those that are soft and those that are incels. I don't find this offensive at all. If you find it offensive, then guess what? You're just woke and you're just a snowflake, and you should literally stop being a crybaby. It's just a joke, man. It really is the industry. The categories available would be things like horror, when many zombies were in the frame, or action, if you caught an NPC fighting or shooting. Erotica was used when capturing sexual situations such as exposed cleavage, which is going to be gone. But all you people out there, you shows for Capcom, you'll be like, "Oh, this is awesome! This is awesome! Who cares? Oh, who cares?" But oh, when Stellar Blade got censored, oh, let's all cry about it. But when it comes to games from Capcom, they can do no wrong. When it comes to Rockstar Games as well, you don't seem to care. It's hypocrisy and hypocrites. So this game's going to be some woke garbage. That's exactly what it's going to be. Now, I don't play it for that. But again, I agree that content should not be censored in video games and it should not be removed. If you're going to censor it, don't even bother releasing it. It's as simple as that. This is an 18 plus game. So if people that are 18 are offended by this, then God, man, there's no hope for humanity. If you're in a mature adult and you are offended by this, then damn, you really are a loser. You really are. Available would be things like horror, which again, I did a lot of stuff with this on the Xbox 360. Such exposed cleavage, there's many of that in the game. As we see here, if you look at this, she's now flat chested. It's a joke, man. It really is. It's a complete joke. You just ruin everything. And again, this is what it was like. It was funny. Notice the difference here. Notice this is how you know it's been censored. One, how big they are there. The smaller. It's a thing that they do in Hollywood. They shrink. You can't show attractive woman anymore. Not allowed. Sexist and misogynist. It's what these little idiots say these days. And again, most of the jokes that this guy made are gonna be gone. They didn't even bring the old voice actor about. They brought some idiot. The voice doesn't fit. It's just some cringe crap. This was in the game as well. But again, oh, we don't care. We don't care. Again, they did it with Resident Evil 4. Ashley used to wear a skirt. They had a feature where we all know what you could do. It was funny. But you miserable people out there were probably like, oh, you probably just buy it so you can jerk off over it. No, it was, I never even did it. But it was just funny. Games are supposed to be fun. They're supposed to be fun. But nope. Can't have that anymore, can you? Can't have it anymore. So this is gone. Say bye bye to this. And even the face model looks like garbage. Why does he look like he's 60 or something? Oh, Frank's like 30 to 40. The old Frank model looked way better. All this is gone. So half of the good stuff that was in the game gone. Complete joke. Even if it is in the game, even if it is in the game, you can see it's been censored there. It doesn't really surprise me with this garbage. This is trash, man. But again, you'll pre-order it day one because you don't care. You're a snowflake. You support. Even they're calling it out. You can see straight away the difference. They've shrunk the brass for no reason. And what is going on with this guy? What is going on? It's a complete joke. He looks normal there. In the original, he looked like some psycho. Now he just looks like some joke. And I guarantee the voice is a complete utter joke as well. This guy was a psychopath. I guarantee you they've removed half of this where you could do all stuff like this. There was sexual clothes that you could wear. I guarantee that's gone. So we don't offend snowflakes. Oh, we got to put pronouns in video games for the wokies. We're Capcom. All we care about is pleasing losers that don't even buy video games. And I'm not the only one that's saying this. A lot of people are pissed off over this, and they got a right to be. If you're gonna make a remake, imagine this, and the best remake ever made was the Resident Evil 1 remake, and of course you got the fake Resident Evil fans out there. Oh, Resident Evil 1 needs a remake again. No, it doesn't. But again, it's going to be ruined. It already has been. Because again, they just have to remove everything because it's offensive. Now, if this succeeds, which it obviously will because it's a Capcom game, These shills buy these games no matter what, even if it's woke. They'll do a second one, and the second one has more sexual content. What do you think's gonna happen with that one? They're gonna censor that as well. So yes, complete joke. A Japanese company bending the knee to the wokies. It's an absolute joke, man. And you got all these pre-order nonsense, which it needs to stop. It's literally just a scam. Hey, pre-order the game. Pre-order a game to get a bonus. It's just a scam. And you had so many categories as well that you could do. It was great. It gave you like this one turns into a zombie. All of this is gone now. So they might as well remove the ability to even pull the cat. And as well, there was a funny thing you could do. You could spit at the zombies. Wouldn't surprise me if that's gone. You could spit at the zombies, and it was pretty funny. So yeah, all this is gone now. All of it. Great game. What ruined another game once again? Ruined by the woke retards. But oh, you'll just say, "Well, go play the old one then." Haha, go play the old one. We support censorship. We voted Camilla or whatever her name is. I'm a Joe Biden supporter. Look at me. I'm a patriot to America. God bless America. I support a woman being a president. You always find the people defending this woke crap. It's always the Americans, isn't it? Always the Americans. It's not a shock. It really isn't. America's one of the most wokest nations on the planet, and that's just a straight fact. Well, all this is gone now. They shrunk the breasts because oh, it's too sexualized. Oh, we can't show this in a video game today because I'm a snowflake. Honestly, the amount of games that I've exposed over the years now, all this is gone. All this is going to be gone. All of it. Even with the zombies, you had zombies that were you could do it on as well. Not anymore. It's gone. Completely gone now. No longer in the game. But again, same nonsense they keep repeating. Oh, we'll just play the old video game then. No, how about no? How about you stop being a fake fan? You're not even a fan of the game to start with. You didn't grow up with it. You're just a woke retard that was never a fan of the game anyway. And just the same with the modern audience of today. They're not even real fans. None of you retards could play the old Resident Evil games. Oh, it's too hard. The controls are too hard because I suck at video games. I can't handle tank controls. The controls of the PS1 and the PS2 were garbage. No, you just suck at games. Simple as that. You trash at games. You just garbage at video games. Get good. Do you see the Dark Souls, the Elden Ring franchise catering to these garbage players? No. And I guarantee it's already in there. I've seen screenshots of it. The yellow ping everywhere. I'm sick of seeing it in video games. I really am sick of seeing it. This massive yellow arrow. Hey, this direction, yellow paint all over the damn place. It's annoying and it ruins the atmosphere of the game. It's supposed to be a video game. If you can't find out where you're supposed to go, then stop playing the game. It's annoying. Half of these games just hold your hand these days. We never had it back in the day. You literally, if you got stuck on a game, it was your. There's nothing you could do. You either figure it out or you're stuck. But again, just a joke. It really is a joke. And of course, journalists would praise it because, again, these wokies like IGN, which IGN, if you look at many of their interviews, they have woke SJWs working for them. So, yeah, says everything that I need to know. But yeah, it's gone. Ruined again. Another game ruined. So, and that was even in the game. This, I know for a fact, when you used to slash the zombies, you'd have the women zombies wearing mini skirts. It was in the game. It's not going to be in the game now, is it? Oh, this side quest gonna be gone. In which one of the survivors you could rescue would ask you to take pictures of her, all of which would land in the said category. So yeah, all this is gone. While no details were revealed as to why this feature of the game has been removed, it's not the first removal of its kind for the company in last year. Resident Evil Remake Capcom also removed the ability to see upskirts from one of the main characters, Ashley Graham, as well as modified several things in the game to make them less overly sexualized. We already know about that, and you were praising all that when Louise made that joke. Oh, I see the. I forgot what he says, but he says, I see that you got ballistics. That joke was removed. A lot of jokes were removed, even stuff that Ashley said was removed because, oh, that's offensive to me. That's degrading women. Yeah, you literally have women f- running OnlyFans. So you're hypocrites. It's just a joke, man. The industry, it really is. It's an absolute joke, and the state that it's in. And this is why if you think that gaming isn't dead, then again you're living in a fake reality. And I guarantee you this will get a 10 out of 10 from all these wokies. Because again, if you notice, everything that Capcom does gets a 10 out of 10, even if the game sucks. The Resident Evil 3 remake got a 10 out of 10. I'm not even joking from these shills. They said, oh, this is awesome, this remake. This is awesome because they got a paycheck. That's why. They got a paycheck to kiss the game's ass. And people are scared to say anything negative these days about a company or a video game because either one, they'll get blacklisted, or two, people have this mindset today, oh, only positive vibe, only positive vibes. That's not how the world works. But complete and utter joke. And what? So I haven't been into games besides. Well, I don't even play mobile games. They're trash as well. But yeah, utter joke. So Dead Rising, OG. So this was kind of what it was like, as you can see. And it's no longer in the game. I mean, you can tell the difference straight away what they've done. Her boobs are smaller. You can just tell. Well, you can literally tell, man. You can honestly tell. And again, why does she now look like a 60-year-old? She looked like she was in her 30s there or something now. Now she looks like she's in her 60s. Old skin. Again, that's what you got to understand about the industry. Can't show attractive women anymore. Not allowed. It isn't allowed. And again, they also changed that because again, they want to make excuses up like, oh, Capcom changed it because Chinese and Japanese don't have that hatred anymore. Bullshit. They changed it because they didn't want to offend people. There's no reason to change it. There really wasn't. But whatever. Even Dead Rising 2, they do the same thing. Dead Rising 3, they do the same with that. But Dead Rising 3 was trash anyway, so was 4. That's when the franchise went downhill. Became into some stupid game. Literally, oh, it was one of the most boring games ever. Number 3 and number 4 are some of the most boring Dead Rising games ever made. It went from the first, the second, two good games to utter crap. They ruined it. After the third one, that's when it went downhill. Just like with Resident Evil, right after the fourth one, because that's so many people show that. It's because of the fourth one why the fifth one exists. If it wasn't for the fourth one, Resident Evil would have still been a turn-based and an actual Resident Evil game, not what it is today. Vampires, werewolves, most stupid garbage I've ever heard. But again, you wokies don't care, do you? Because you love the modern audience version of games because you're not a real gamer anyway. You're probably just a casual gamer that doesn't even like video games, and yet yes, you buy garbage like this. Literally, all they are doing is spitting on their own legacy. Just like with the Tomb Raider. Look at Tomb Raider and what is happening to it. Remade Lara Croft again, and the new Croft looks like a joke. Some woke crap. So the modern Lara Croft game is going to be woke. People were crying about what happened in that game. Oh, Lara Croft gets sexually touched up in one of the games. Oh, again, always something to cry about in a video game. Always is. By these idiots. So yeah, just a joke, man. It really is. The fandom can't speak against the company. Anyone speaking against the companies gets cancelled and they get blacklisted. And there's one guy that was, I've saw it on Twitter. One guy dedicated probably his entire life to posting and Dead Rising content, and he got blacklisted. These companies don't care about you. Same as Rockstar Games. None of these companies care. You can shill these games as much as you want. These companies do not care about you. They could care less. So you shilling for these games for 10 years straight or whatever, and then getting blacklisted. It's got to be laughable, that is, isn't it? Imagine shilling for a game for 10 years straight, and then you get blacklisted. Capcom's like that. They only pick and choose, and they've literally got someone that works at Capcom that is a Twitch streamer, and they've been in porn. I'll leave it at that. They identify as a certain thing, and they've been in porn. Laughable, isn't it? Joke, man. Imagine having somebody represent your games that was in porn. Yeah, absolute joke. You probably know him on about. Most probably people won't. I'm not gonna name names. But yeah, complete joke. Woke version of Dead Rising. It's now woke. Woke trash. Woke garbage. Because it is. And as I said, I don't care about any of this. I really don't. Doesn't bother me. Stellar Blade got censored. I could care less. But I don't support censorship in any game. It just ruins the game. Just imagine GTA 6 comes out, whatever, and the censor certain things because it offends people. Just imagine the game stops being about crime and you start working for the police because it offends people. That's the way games are going now. You couldn't even make a game anyway where you're a police officer because again these people out there, oh, Black Lives Matter, the police are the devil. Joke, man. Can't make any game now, can't make any movie because it offends everyone with these pathetic losers. Just imagine, it just gets me though. Imagine living your life being offended by everything. Could never be me. I could not be one of those people. It could never ever be me. It really couldn't. And I say what I want on here. If people don't like it, there's don't there's plenty of other shows to watch. Really is. Go to people that show and are all positive to put on this fake personality. There's a lot of them on YouTube where they put on this fake personality, and then in reality, when the camera turns off, they're a piece of crap. A lot of them do it. I ain't putting on no fake personality. This is me. You don't like it? Good for you. But yeah, GTA IV and Red Dead Redemption shows what happens when you make deals. Exactly. But yeah, just wanted to make this video. Don't really care if people agree or not. Because again, I'm not here to convince you. This is just if you can't see the state of the industry now, it's your problem. Continue to consume and support garbage, and then you'll wonder why games are getting censored, movies, TV shows, and this doesn't just apply to video games. Because censorship has been allowed through the years. Movies are now censored, gore in movies is censored, music is censored. It's a joke now. Everything's censored now because you can't say what you want. Everyone's offended by everything. Welcome to the world. And they might as well rebrand and stop calling it the United States. Call it the offended Snowflake Nation, because that's exactly what America is. They're offended by everything. Well, then again, they voted for Joe Biden, didn't they? So it says everything that I need to know. They voted for Joe Biden, and they're like, oh, like I don't support any politics, but you notice all these wokies hate Donald Trump. We all know why. And people did vote Joe Biden. People are voting Camilla. I mean, people would want. People were happy to vote. I forgot her name because I literally don't care. Bill Clinton's wife. Hillary Clinton. People were happy to vote for her. These wokies have this obsession where they hate Donald Trump. I agree with some of the stuff he says. You can call me racist, call me whatever, but I agree with a lot of what he says. Close the border. It should be the same in the United Kingdom. It should be the same. It's not racist, it's just facts. And a lot of these wokies and the ones getting and always know with a lot of these wokies as well, they start calling everything racist and they start doing representation for other races. Yet even black people have said it's laughable. It really is. And the OGs are great. The OG was fun. You had yes, it is full of occult symbolism. I mean, what video game really isn't? You had that occult group and they really were annoying in the game. Very annoying. Those guys in the yellow suits that would just throw gas at you. They just appear out of thin air and gang up on you. All I'd do is I'd make a save before it happened, and if it happened, I'd just reload the save, and I'd be the one laughing. And then you had those guys, convicts. I guarantee you they'll remove that scene as well. They've already remade Isabella, and for some reason, Isabella's hair is now grey. Why? She was supposed to be a Latin girl. Why is her hair now grey? People are like, oh, it's just a glitch. It's just a reflection. It wasn't. So they couldn't even get the color black. Even with Frank, why does his hair look grey? You look at all the models; they're all old. They've ruined it. This is what I said. They did it with Silent Hill. They've done it with Silent Hill 2 remake. They ruin it, everything. Oh, we got to make it so realistic. It's a video game. It doesn't need to be realistic. But yeah, I've said what I needed to say. We all know it comes out, I think, sometime in October, November. Don't really know. Don't really care. Really don't. There's already a pre-order for it, and it costs about. It costs a lot. There's already pre-order bonuses, DLC, garbage, more ways to milk money out of people. I guarantee you'll even have more microtransactions. You'll probably be able to pay to. So yeah, they might as well call it the woke version of Dead Rising. The only thing good about it is the graphics. The graphics look good, and that's about it. The rest of it is woke. The voice acting is trash. Because and I guarantee, like I said, they've removed half of the way you can dress in certain clothes. We all know there was certain clothes where Frank could wear, and it was pretty funny. Where he could dress in a dress, it was funny. But it is what it is. Another game ruined again. They should add microtransactions to make the characters young again. I could work in the marketing department. Well, again, they're already selling DLC costumes. Oh yeah, it is what it is. It's modern audience ruining every game. They've killed the industry. Industry's dead, and that's a fact. Gaming is dead. Every game that comes out now is just woke this, woke that, politics this, politics that. agendas this, agendas that. It's gaming for you. It's all dead. But yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Laters.